This is a story about when I drove my car on the Indianapolis 500 without permission. So, I used to live in Indianapolis. This is like 22 years ago maybe. And they had this thing, it was called like Family Day at the Brickyard. It was like, shit. It was the first time they had ever done this. And so I was like, awesome. I'm going and racing my car. And at the time, I had this car called the Ford Festiva, which made it even more funnier. So we get there, and like half of Indianapolis is there, and we're like, fuck. And we have to wait in line, but we figure, oh, it's going to be worth it because we get to race our car on the fucking track. Well, we get there, come to find out, once they get everybody in, they're taking like 10 cars in at a time, and there's a pace car, and they're going like 5 miles an hour. And the cars are full of families and kids and whatnot, and I'm just like, God, this fucking sucks. I wasted all this time in line, waiting to get in here thinking I'm going to race my car, and it's just like Family Day and we're going like 5 miles an hour. So we get in and we start moving, and we're in this line of cars, and there's a pace car in front, and I'm just like, fuck this. And it's me and my brother in the car, and so I pull away and I just step on the gas I just fucking go. And so we pulled out, and I just fucking took off, and the look on people's faces as we fucking passed each car, it was great. And I thought for sure as we were passing each car that eventually the pace car was going to stop us, and it didn't, and it just let us go. And I fucking stepped on the gas and went as fast as my car could go. And I swear, once we passed that pace car, it was just like fucking silence. And it was like Thelma and Louise when they drive off the cliff. It was just like, and it was just this giant racetrack open to us. And I fucking punched it. And we went as fast as we could, laughing hysterically. And surprisingly, it took quite a while. I feel like the track's like a mile long, but it's got to be larger because it took quite a while going as fast as I could to get around the track. So, and then when we came around that last corner, there was like a line of fucking people waving their hands and fucking screaming at us to fucking stop. And when we got to the end, it was just a bunch of old guys, and they really just kind of gave us like this lighthearted lecture, but you know, deep down inside, everybody was wishing they could have done that. So that was the day that I raced my car in the Indianapolis 500. Thanks a lot.